Hey, stoking Saturday morning to all. Getting on my fucking race sock. Uh, I don't know about anybody else, man, but I gotta wear a sock when I'm fucking racing. Otherwise, um, well, actually, you know what? Early on, I had a set of pedals that were they're metal. I start getting fucking cuts on the bottom of my foot. I'm like, yeah, that's not fucking good. So, yeah. Switch out my racing gloves right now too. The ones I was running yesterday, they were fucking sweaty from the whole week of racing, man. So they were fucking stinking. Hey, again, stoking Saturday to all. Um, yeah, finally the weekend after. I gotta say, some kind of fucking unique week here in the U.S. In case you've been living under a rock. Um, yeah, we're looking good over here. Vast majority of Americans, more so than back in 2016, decided, in their opinion, it was in the nation's best interest to elect to sit in the Oval Office of our country a fucking con man, grifter, liar, known fucking associate and backed by racist organizations. Just fucking scumbag in general, man. And, you know, I'm gonna, like, one part of me is like, yeah, you know, at some point you need to get over the resentment of that. And, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hey, it looks like I got a viewer this morning. Stoking Saturday morning to you. Assuming you are a fan of Gran Turismo racing. May your race day be well. Thanks for stopping by. I hope all is well for you and yours. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm not gonna be letting go of this resentment. You know, the last time this fucking dirtball was sitting in the Oval Office back in 2016 through 2020, man, it was fucking, yeah, it was that bad the whole time. This particular time, I think it's actually gonna be exponentially worse, man. There's nothing funny or fucking good about this dude fucking sitting in the Oval Office making decisions that affect so many people's lives, man. You know, I know there's a lot of things going on about people at work and resentment and fucking not wanting to be cool anymore. Like, yeah, fuck no, dude. I've actually kind of been that way. You know, it's funny. I actually work with a dude who, I think just out of sheer stupidity, but he's a really nice guy, man. It works his tail off. But I think just out of sheer stupidity, right, he kind of believes the fucking hype of that dude, man. And you know, I work with this guy, so obviously, you know, I can't be bummed out at work all the time at him, right? But I just kind of at the same time, like, I see that who you are, man. Well, I think there's tiers to the dudes or the folks who back this fucking kook, man. I think there's some that are just really nice, genuine people that, frankly, are just fucking kind of stupid, right? They're kind of ignorant. I can, to a degree, understand that and forgive that, right? Then you've got like the legitimate fucking, I don't say like legitimate, but just blinded by, frankly, like religion and fear, and think that their gas is too expensive, and that's all because Donald Trump is not sitting in the fucking White House. Those guys, especially the religious zealots, man, I've got a major problem with that, man. I come from a family of faith, man, and so I get having faith, man, but I don't know what fucking church you go to, man, but the church I went to I was taught to follow the golden rule, right? Do unto others as I would have done unto myself. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, man. I fucked over a lot of people in my life, man, with my own self-centered fear, right? But yeah, man, I don't know what fucking church you all go to, man, but definitely don't sign me up for that bullshit, man. Yeah, don't try and talk to me about that bullshit. Don't try and justify fucking hate with fucking religion. You got some key sweat in the background. I can hear it. You can't. Don't really want to put it on. I think YouTube might lose their shit. The crawler up in this race. T Bates, Red Dog, Slow King, the Scorpion. Who else we got over here? We got the Jeffrey. We're gonna get the Oshuzi. The Manudri, man. Oh, this dude is fucking fast. Yeah. There's a couple of cats here at the I'm thinking they might be doing 1 minute. Yeah, good morning to you, my brother. Yeah, this Manny guy right here. Yeah, he's fast. He might be at the back of the pack. Oh, yeah, but how did I not miss the homie in there, dude? Oh shit, that is the homie. Good morning. Good to see you again, bro. Yeah. Yeah, same here, bro. Yeah. I want to know. Tell me. Some Key Sweat, How Deep Is Your Love? That's the fucking jam right there. Take me back to high school. All right, this race, as always, morning time, is sponsored by Monster Sugar-Free Energy Drink. Get my senses fucking fired up and see if we can't keep this motherfucking car on the track and have some fun over here. Yeah, some fucking David Bowie. Hell's the motherfucking yeah. Hey, as always, all my competitors, may you find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship / safety ratings. Have a fun-ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always out loud to my primary goal is to respect, or rather earn the respect of my competitors. Keyword earn. Keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important. Keep my composure, keep my emotions in check. That is how I may want to respond with my vehicle in race scenarios. As a potential, whoa, shit, sorry, dude, god damn it. That also, sorry, bro. Oh shit, I didn't see the Ted Bates right there. Dude, I'm so sorry, fucking the crawler, man. I just fucked up braking, dude. My bad. Basically, don't use my fucking car to hit people if I get mad, right? Equally as important, don't talk shit, man. Keep any opinions that may not be 100% PMA certified. That's positive mental attitude, man. If I got nothing good to say, don't fucking say it, man. So yeah, this Manudri guy, man, I want to say he's like a fucking gnarly, like GT Cup world champion fucking guy or some shit like that, man. So yeah, there's a very good chance this homie might be getting back into it. Got the homie the Scorpion behind me running the Citrion. Good on that homie, man. That's fucking sick. I got the homie E30MS sitting over a PA spot. That is the homie, man. I haven't seen that cat in some time, man. Always good to see that dude. I want to say I've heard like his. I mean, obviously that's his race handle, right? I've heard that seen in chats that he's been referred to as Will by his first name. So, you know, sometimes, you know, a lot of these cats, they don't know my first name, man. I just know the crawler by his, dude, what are you doing, homie? All right, T Bates, man, that is the homie as well. I had plenty of fucking killer races with that homie in the past. Yeah, this is a fucking sick race, dude. Hyped to be a part of this one. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, T-Bates, bro. All right, looks like I got another, well, maybe it's the same viewer, but in the event that I do have any viewers, thanks for stopping by this. Okay, homie, that wasn't necessary to just cut right in front of me, dog. I've been trying to give you space, man, but don't be a jerk, man. Okay, again, that was one of those, that wasn't very PMI certified, or was it, man? I mean, frankly, you know, the dude kind of was being a little bit wild right there, but I ain't mad at you, homie. Okay, let's make sure he's got some space. Keep an eye on him because he's right there watching my radar. All right, yeah, Ted Bates, thanks for giving me space, bro. That was fucking sick, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I don't think he was, like, as much trying to, you know, cut me off as much as he probably just didn't see where I was. Now, me, I was using my fucking radar in that one. So, me, I've just been recently learning how to use that shit, man. So, yeah, pretty fucking psyched on that, man. All right, we got the, look at that, the Manudri's now moved up to P6 spot. What'd I tell you guys, man? That fucker is fast, dude. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, he's one of the, like, the world's best, dude. So, you know, I mean, yeah. Pretty hyped to be on course with some of these guys, man. It's always a real treat to get a super competitive honorable race. We got the Ochi, what is that? Ochi Uzi? I want to say that's maybe some sort of Caribbean nation flag, or, yeah. Fucking sick. Forget my flag ignorance, but yeah. Whoa, dog. That was a little bit suspect there, homie. Okay. Kind of had you beat you to the punch, but all right. All right, yeah, definitely a little cutthroat over aggressiveness, in my opinion, man. But you know, let's be blunt, man. And in many instances, man, sometimes you're gonna see certain racers, certain time of the day, being a little bit, you know, whatevs, man. So you know, just deal with it and do what I can to get past them when that opportunity arises, man. See, now the difficult part about this guy is, you know, I'm definitely faster than him, but he essentially cheated to get me out of there, which is whatevs, man. That's not the major deal. What is the major deal is that now I essentially have to battle him. Yeah, so I gotta be really mindful coming up in this next turn over here, knowing his tendency thus far to do what he can to get ahead. Man, I gotta really watch my whoa, 6, man. Come on, dude. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, I would not be surprised if he tries to pull a dive bomb maneuver right over here. So let's be really smart about that. Wow, the Manudri's already moved up to P4 spot. I want to say he started off like in, what, P8 or some shits like that, man. That's fucking sick. Let's watch it if somebody doesn't try and pull a dive bomb in the corner right here. What car is he in anyways? He's in a Lamborghini. I was like, is he in a Ferrari or something? Alright, yeah, he's definitely... Dude, you are such a fucking kook, man. Yeah, this dude is a real, yeah, he's a definite piece of work, man. Oh, no, hey, we got the Manudri behind me now. This guy, He's actually a sick rookin' racer. Although, being that he's a little bit faster than myself, I might just go ahead and back up and let him get that spot. Oh, no, it was the guy in the red. My Nudri's a sick racer, dude. Okay, good on that, homie. Yeah, he's definitely faster than myself. I'm going to back out and just, be like, I don't need to force myself in this. All right, the Ochu Oza guy, the one in the grass, man. A little bit of, again, suspect driving style on his part, but, whatever, man. The crawler fell back to P5 spot. That's unfortunate, man. But yeah, hey, first race of the day. Pretty hyped on that one. Result. Yeah, that again. Trying to keep as PMA as I can, man. But I'm just, anybody who was watching this race and saw that, man. One of these competitors in this race. Got the sun glare starting to hit the TV, so I gotta kill these curtains. Yeah, that was a little bit extra. Yeah, kudos to the homie, the Manu Rodri. I think he started off like P8 position. Moved up to first again. I'd mentioned, as I understand it, he's one of the like the Gran Turismo world finalist fucking guys or some shit like that, man. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, I mean, look, he's running a fucking Sylvia. Excuse me, who runs a fucking Sylvia? Kudos to the homie running the Century on the Scorpion, man. That's the homie. The crawler in the Audi. The homie E30 M390. I want to say I've heard his name might be Will. That's the homie. He was running the Swift. Yeah, there was a pretty interesting mixture of cars, but yeah, man. You're in the fucking Sylvia and you're fucking coming from 8th place to fucking podium. You got some serious fucking skills, dude. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed by that, man. Who am I missing over here? I think I'm missing this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And we got ES. Oh, it's all good, dude. Sorry for little. I thought he was apologizing to me. Yeah, because you kind of did. I kind of did get it. Who's the one guy who hit everybody and is not apologizing to anybody, dude? That's what's that, guys? What are you talking about? This fucking dude right here? What's that guy's deal? You talking about this guy right here, P4 spot? Yeah, dude, he was, at first I was like, okay, maybe he made a mistake, man. But then I was like, no, dude, he's been fucking, been bumping me out. And then at one point, you were in P1, I think we were coming to the final straight, right? And you're swerving around. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to kind of back out because I knew he was going to try and pull something, less than fucking cool, man. I backed out. And was it there when he took you out? No, it was on the big swoop in after that. Anyways, yeah, man. I was like, that was fucked up, dude. But at that point, I didn't have any say in the issue, man. Yeah, man. Again, like I always say, I try to keep my shit PMA certified, but that was kind of fucked up, man. Wasn't even fucked up. Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to give him the benefit of a doubt the first couple times when he dive bombed me in the corners. I'm like, oh, maybe he just didn't see me on his radar or whatever. I get it. I'm just barely myself learning how to use my fucking radar. Yeah, it's yeah, he was very much wanting to get 4th place, I guess. I don't know, dude. But hey, how about that fucking? Am I tripping or am I correct in that assumption that dude, the Manu Rodri, is like one of those? I want to say I heard he's like a world finalist, dude. I've seen him in another race. I want to say I raced against him a few weeks back when we were at the Blue Moon Raceway, right? And I was like, whoa, this fucker's super sick. And I went and checked out his YouTube channel, and it was all in Brazilian, or rather Portuguese, or I could be wrong. Maybe it was in Espanol. Anyways, yeah, he's fucking fast. So when I saw him, like, God, I want to say he started off like P8 or 10 even. That dude, the Manny, who is sitting in finished P6, I want to say he started from back. Seen that dude before as well. Hey, I'm going to take a quick pit stop. She'll be back, jump in another race. Be right back. Oh, that is the U Roy, the Soul Rebel. Hey, the crawler, in the event that you happen to still be watching this, man, hey, my bad. Also, I think it was our first lap. I missed my break point, man, and knocked you as well, man. So my bad on that. That was the first lap, I believe. Yeah, I felt bad about that. Yeah. Ideally, I'll keep my shit in a little bit more control. All right, so hey, again, Stoking Saturday to all. Saturday morning racing. God, I think I did like, how many races I do yesterday? I think I did like a total of 11 races yesterday. I did 8 races in the Americas, and then I finished the night. Oh shit, I forgot to put in second. Finished the night over in Europe with 3 races, man. Yeah, racing over in Europe was sick last night, dude. So I did 2 races in the morning on my primary account, which is this account right here, before work. I want to say, no, I did 3 races in the morning. That's right. All with a successful result. I was fucking really psyched on that, right? And got home from work, watched the second half, slight comeback attempt by my Warriors against that fucking deep-ass Cleveland Cavs team, man. Just for the record, they now have the former defensive coach Kenny Atkinson from the Warriors. I didn't get to watch the first half. I was working. It was a 4:30 tip-off over here on the West Coast, or over in again Cleveland. So I want to say 3 hours ahead. Anyways, so I was at the job, and I got in the car, and it was about maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and so I was listening to the radio in the car, and then get to the house. I think the second half had just started, and I think the Warriors were down by like 43 or something. Like Cavs scored something ridiculous, like 83 points in the first fucking half, man. Like, that's insane. I guess they were just shooting lights out. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm like, I'm watching the Warriors play, man, and this team, the Warriors, they're so fucking good. If you're a fan of basketball and you haven't checked out yet the Golden State Warriors this season, hey, look out, check them out when you have the opportunity. If you're just a fan of the game, I think you're gonna really enjoy what you see, man. The skill level with this squad. So, anyways, man, they're fighting back, and we ended up losing by like 25. But at one point, I think we might have even had it down to under a 20-point lead, which is amazing in the NBA to come back from 40 down, man. Like, that's like no joke. And kudos to fucking Cleveland. I knew they were going to be super deep this year, man. They're a tall-ass team. They're a fast-ass team. They got Donovan Mitchell as their PG, man. He ain't no joke. They got this other, who's the other guy there? I forget what his Landlin or Cranlin or something like that, man. Anyways, dude was hitting. But yeah, they've got like a legitimate like 2 or 3 7-footers, man. They're big, dude. Anyways, like during a timeout, I look over and they're like, Kenny Atkinson's calling timeout. I'm like, Kenny Atkinson? I'm like, Oh, that's the fucking Warriors defensive coach that barely left. We now have Jerry Stackhouse, the legendary North Carolina NBA pro, North Carolina Tar Heel NBA pro. He's now our defensive coach, man, and the team has just stepped it up immensely right this season. So yeah. Anyways, man, watch the second half of that. It was, even though they're getting their asses kicked, you know, man, they're such a fun team to watch, the Golden State Warriors, that I still didn't. I held off on racing until the game was over, man. Anyways, yeah. So
for my chronic illness. Let me go on with my day. Relax with fat tracks and a real.
yeah. So here we go. Oh, the Rosado is up in here. Fuck yeah, dude. The T Bates. Got the Carbon Eye. Madruni is back in here. That freaking dude is really fast. Oh shit. What the fuck is this right here, dude? This is the Mr. Grimm Indo Smoke.
Ignition to a mission blast off through the cars. Most of the voyage I enjoy is just the cars. I sonic boom when I return back to Earth, birth of a new run. Would take no time, I prepare. Send a light up.
Shit, man. I need to fucking put this shit on the fucking playlist. I don't think I've ever heard the Mr. Grimm that I know of anyways.
Voila, you can put in your jaw. H&R cup that stuff in your nose. Smoking on the chronic, getting spray strong. Stretched, taken to the extreme feeling. Dancing on the ceiling like vinyl. You can hear me on some fire. Until they can't be broke as I soak. And the endo
All right, myself, quite a lot of years of sobriety. Part of my sobriety and my experience was I need to even stop partaking in what Mother Nature has to offer. So I just haven't, but nothing against the Mother Nature, man. I think there's so many healing and positive properties to marijuana, man. Just for myself, it doesn't work for me, so I don't partake, man. But that's a great fucking song, dude. Like, it's a fucking jam. Hey, as always, all my competitors may find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourself to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship / safety ring. Let's have a fun-ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it out loud. As always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors by keeping my driving honorable, keeping it classy. Equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes with how I may want to respond with my vehicle to certain race scenarios. You know, basically don't use my car as a retaliation weapon. Equally as important, any opinions I may want to share that aren't within the PMA rated zone, man, you know, keep that shit to myself. Long story short, don't talk shit about other racers, man, until I've seen all the facts. You know what I'm saying, man, so to speak. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Sometimes we're all going to make mistakes, and you know, I choose to give my competitor the benefit of a doubt before I just want to say I hope to reach that place where I can choose to give them the benefit of a doubt and examine the facts before I start talking shit, man, because, you know, my self-centered, fearful, fragile ego can take some driving scenarios a little bit personal at times. So yeah, I gotta be mindful of that. Which on that note, there was the previous race to this. There was definitely someone in the race who I was taking, you know, a little bit of exception to on some of the maneuvers, and I was trying to keep it PMA. I think I did a pretty decent job. I'm not the best, you know. It's a practice, not perfection, and kudos to that racer for not really forcing the issue right there, giving me a slight bit of space to get by. I do appreciate that, my brother. I was trying to reciprocate by keeping my driving honorable, not you know, keeping the contact, if any, to a minimum. That's the Lucrecio. I want to say, have I raced that guy before? The name sounds familiar. I could be wrong though. Wonder if the homie Lucrecio had got some dirty tires. He really slowed down back there. Yeah, so again, race number 2 over here, American region on my primary account. I've got a secondary account, essentially, which amounts to like kind of like a throwaway account, one that I can play with house money. I usually save that for the nighttime races over here, where the competition be a little bit more fierce. I gotta say though, this morning, man, there's some strong racers out, man. Feel grateful to be in here and getting some good racing with my peers here this morning, man. This is it's a rad time, man. Saturday morning, no work today. Fired up about that. I've got a couple things going on after this. I gotta get the Miata into the shop and get some maintenance service done. And as well, I've had a issue for about the past year and a half where the passenger seat belt has not been retracting and essentially, you know, locking into place. So I got to go have that addressed. And I'm fired up to finally get that fixed, man. This is on the 2021 Miata. I don't normally drive this car too much, but my daughter and I are planning a trip to, she's come down from Washington State right after Christmas, or right before Christmas rather. So she and I are we decided this year she and I are going to take a mini trip to Vegas. Yeah, it's been about, gosh, when was the last time she and I were there? I want to say it was like maybe 2019. It might even been 2018. At the time we were on our way to, she and I on our way to the Grand Canyon, and we stayed the night in Vegas. And previous to that, I hadn't been to Vegas since like 2003 or 4 or some shits like that, man. So yeah, man, going to Vegas in sobriety for the first time was pretty freaking wild. I'd never been to Vegas without being completely hammered out of my mind, blacked out, drunk, and on whatever drugs I could get my hand on, right? I've been sober now, up on 12 years, but I drank for 28 plus years of my life, man, and going to Vegas, free fucking booze, gambling, right? It was fucking insane, man. Yeah, man, the last 2 times I've been there, I left with my wallet intact, my belly full, and a good ass time, man. So yeah, looking forward to this one, man. We're gonna stay at the Luxor this time. I've never stayed at the Luxor. I've been reading some reviews. Maybe it's not like the cleanest place to stay, but you know, frankly, I gotta say, man, going into Las Vegas in sobriety, you know, I was telling someone just yesterday, man, back in my drinking and using days, right? I'm 25 and I'm going to Las Vegas, and I'm thinking like I'm part of the Rat Pack. You know, I'm not like dressed in sharp ass suits. I'm probably dressed like a scumbag, right? Completely hammered out of my mind. But in my mind, I was like Frank Sinatra and those guys, man. That's how I was doing Vegas, man. And Vegas was all new and shiny. You know, going there in sobriety with, you know, clear eyes, man. I really witnessed like the despair on a lot of people's faces, right? They might have been up all night, lost their fucking car payment or whatever, man. Which, trust me, dog, I have been there. And, you know, it's just, anyways, long story short, it's not, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been there in a few years, so, but I'm looking forward to it, man. You know, of course, Vegas City is known for its entertainment and thus for its culinary locale. So really looking forward to getting in some good ass grub while we're there. And, you know, maybe play a few games of cards and, you know, maybe I'll get lucky, man. I hit the fucking, you know, $20,000 jackpot on the slot, man. You never know. I might just do it, man. But again, I know going in there, I'm gonna wake up every day without a hangover. I'm gonna wake up every day, yeah, grateful to be sober, grateful to be alive. So yeah, pretty fired up on that, man. So yeah, go get the car worked on today. Go get my sessions on there after. Looks like we got some serious sunshine. I want to say I saw rain in the forecast for like Wednesday or Thursday of next week, man. This it's definitely getting a little bit cooler outside, but dude, this is fucking California, man. So like California cold is like 62 degrees, right? Like, frankly, you know, now that I've been back in the Central Valley, back in the California state, after being up in Seattle for like near 2 decades, man, I've gotten back used to the not as cold as Seattle weather. And yeah, the things we do for love. The things we do for love. Ooh, definitely botched that one right there. If you want to go get it, Lucretio, go get it, bro. I've been having a great race thus far. I want to say it was like the first lap I was able to take. Okay, don't fucking shift over, dog. Walking in the rain and the storm, and there's nowhere to go, and you're feeling like a part of you is dying, and you're looking for the answer in her eyes. You think you're gonna break up, and she says she wants to make up. Ooh. All right, so like always, forgive me if I'm molesting your eardrums, bumping out your brain with my less than quality lyrics, but if it's the fucking jam, I'm gonna be singing it like always, whether I'm running some Gran Turismo or in the Miata itself. I'm gonna be jamming out. Yeah, this is a 10cc. The things we do for love. That's a fucking jam. Yeah, you already know. Anyways, yeah. He's having a hell of a race holding off the Lucretio. Yeah, he was able to get me. I made a major mistake coming out of that last chicane, but you know, whatevs. It was a good race. Second podium to start the day. Pretty fucking fired up on that. You're looking for the answer in her eyes. You think you're gonna break up, but she says she wants to make up. Ooh. Great race, guys. What else am I missing over here? That race was incredible, dude. I agree. Gotta get the Scorpion. Yeah, sick ass fucking race, dude. The things we do for love. The things we do for love. All right, yeah, so a couple races in the books, couple podiums. Pretty fucking fired up on that. I think I'm going to be definitely jumping another race, get a quick pit stop. I shall return. Hey, great driving with you too, the dark side. Back on course, man. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's also want to. I don't know if I'm friends with the Rosado, man. All right, so race number 2 in the books. Definitely gonna get in. Yeah, hell yeah, Lucretio. That's the homie right there, man. We just had a great fucking race over there. Yeah, second race thus far. The wheel, no technical difficulties. That's what I was gonna say. Last night I was doing 5 races after the Warriors game, and I think I was like first race lost some points, had an unfortunate incident. Second race got lucky, moved up a few spots. Third race, I think like I ran myself off the track, some shit like that, and lost some points. Fourth race, move up, got lucky, move up a few spots. I was like start way at the back of the pack again. Remember I mentioned usually later evening time. Well, you know, kind of early evening-ish over here on the West Coast, West Side till I die. You know, about like the 7 o'clock, 7:30 range. That's going to be the really competitive zone over here. And, you know, so for myself to find success in a race and, you know, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors, but of course, I'm going to have some success, but success, I define that as gaining some DR points, right? Even if it's just a little bit at a time, man. Anyway, so I decided to go for a fifth race, run the fifth race. It was kind of 50-50 whether or not I was going to earn some points on that particular race. I was having a decent run on and had a little bit of unfortunate contact. Anyways, long story short, I think we're in like coming up on the end of the fourth lap. Coming up out of that last right hairpin going to the straight right here that we're just at right now. And I had to pin it down to first gear. There was, the driver and I were going to potentially have some contact, so I really want to back out, make sure I didn't hit him right. And so I pinned it down to first gear. I'm coming out. I'm like, okay, second now. I'm like, well, that's weird. How come he's getting away from me? And I look at my gears, man. It wasn't changing gears. I was like, fuck, dude. I'd had this issue a couple times. This week, man, where randomly the wheel would just drop, man. And first I was like, is it like the vibration from the force feedback? Like maybe shaking the USB cable loose? And so I was like, oh, so I disconnected the USB-C port, right, cable from the wheelbase to the PlayStation. It's essentially just like a fucking sick-ass controller, right? That's essentially what the steering wheel is. Anyways, did that, and it did again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? So, that was the end of my race night, what I thought. So I was like, whatever, man. 2 out of 5 ain't so bad success rate, and it's been a good day, so we're okay, right? And it just kept on eating at me. What the hell is going on, man? So I went on to Reddit, just like, oh my god, is it a hardware issue? I've heard people mention that they have to send in their wheel and they may not see it from months back, but it has to go back to like Fanatec or any sort of specific service, right? And man, like I need to have my wheel in my life, man. Like I love racing. Anyway, so I'm going on Reddit. I'm doing these forums, and now when I had first procured this DD Extreme wheel, which in case you aren't familiar, man, yes, it's fucking worth every fucking penny. Zero buyer's remorse at all about investing in this fucking product, man. This shit is fucking sick, dude. The amount of detail, information, and feel I get from this wheel is it's out of this world, man. I mean, I'm sure there's probably, product that's way more intense, man. I'm not super rich. For me, this is perfectly good. This is coming from someone who started off with the Thrustmaster TS300, not knowing anything about wheels. And that Thrustmaster TS300, also a great fucking wheel, man. Picked that up on Amazon for, I don't know, like $300, man. Now the buttons on the initial wheel that came with it broke. The initial pedals broke. They're played out of plastic. You're not going with heavy duty stuff, right? Once you start getting into the zone where I'm at now, which as I understand is kind of like upper mid-range, as far as the durability, the construction of the equipment, man, it's night and day difference. Anyways, so now when I had first procured the wheel, it wasn't working right. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? And a lot of people I was reading online, same thing, Reddit, YouTube forums, etc. On the I want to say Fanatec also on their website has a blog and a forum, and a lot of people are like, yeah, you need to run this driver. I'm like, what the fuck is a driver? I guess it's like some sort of essentially a software update, as I understand it, that needs to be put into place to get the because in addition to it just essentially being an overgrown badass controller, right? It's also a sophisticated piece of fucking computer equipment, right? So I'm gonna start this lap over. Anyways, I had to do an update just to get it running. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, I know why. So anyway, so I had to get an update just to get it going. Like, so when I first got out of the box, I'm like, dude, this doesn't feel like anything. I'm trying to change the settings. I can't change the settings. Like, nothing's working. I didn't have a PC that had Windows, because you need Windows to access the Fanatec website I want to say they have 2 different websites. One's like to do the updates and the drivers and all that. The other one is called Banalab, as I understand it, where especially if you're a PC racer, you can fuck, dude, as I understand it, you can actually do adjustments on your wheel from your fucking phone, right? You have to have the PC to do that. I got the PS5 and I have no interest in getting a PC. Anyways, though, no, that's gaming through the PC, right? Like if the actual wheel would connect to the PC, not to like my PS5. Okay, so here we go, race time. Anyway, so I'd updated, and that was like over a month ago. And hey, Captain Slowly is out here. The crawler is back up in the mix. I had a feeling the last race, the crawler probably got bumped out into another lobby. Anyway, so I'm fucking doing all this research, and I'm like, dude, no. And then I'm seeing that there's like this new driver out, like 463, and I think when I initially set my shit up, I set it up to like 462, and so I got my fucking handy dandy laptop specifically for the fucking updates for my fucking wheel. Just like a cheap $200 laptop. I basically only use it for updates to my wheel, and if I want to watch another streamer or watch a basketball game while I'm racing, I got that right there. Or in the case of this past Tuesday night, I was watching the decline of America as the results were coming in right there. Fuck Donald Trump. Anyways, so I go on there last night, and I'm like trying to like see if my drivers are updated. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure they're like up to date, right? So, but I get back on the computer, and by the way, the first time, if you've never done that initial driver setup on your computer, it's a little bit, it's actually really easy after you figure it out. A little bit confusing, but figured out last night, after going through the first time, I was able to get through it pretty easy. It turns out my wheel was in need of an update. The wheel's in need of an update. The QR2 connection, which is where the wheel quick release to the base itself, the wheel itself needed to be, there's the base QR connection between the wheel and the wheel itself all needed updates. And knock on wood, so far, once I did, I was like, holy shit, my wheel actually I'm getting more detail, and it fucking feels better. And knock on wood, thus far, no issues, man. So, yeah, long story short, go Fanatec. If you're on the fence about whether or not spending the extra money for one of their Fanatec direct drive products, man, I gotta say, man, in my opinion, yes, again, worth every fucking penny, dude. So yeah, to each your own, man. But if you're on the fence about whether or not to do it, yeah, if I got the means to do so, and you're serious about having a good time, man, you're gonna seriously have a good time, man. Just like when I was a kid, man, my parents didn't quite know the difference between like a BMX bike from Toys R Us versus a badass shiny mongoose from the skate shop, or a Redliner GT, man. I know now, and in my adulthood, man, this is what I work for, man, to fucking have cool shit, it was that meme say to like pop bottles and buy shit, right? Like I'm definitely popping some water bottles, and I'm definitely buying me some sim racing equipment, man. So there's that. All right, so hey, I got the homies up in this race. I completely spaced out, forgot to do my usual spiel from the start, man. So as always, may all my competitors find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship / safety rating. Let's have a fun ass race, a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it, as always, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors by keeping my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important. Maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes with how I may want to respond with my vehicle during certain race scenarios. Basically, don't use my car as a weapon of retaliation. I'm also going to work on, and I'm going to say it out loud, keeping my composure, keep my emotions in check. Basically, just don't talk shit about my competitors, man. I may want to share some verbal opinions on any given race scenario, and unless that opinion is PMA certified, there's no need to do it, man. So yeah. All right, slightly better exit out through chicane on that one. Looks like the homie DeCrawler got some dirty tires, man. Yeah, that is the homie back there. Lucretio up ahead. That's the new homie sending P5. It's incurred a 0.5 second penalty. I don't know if that's anything I'll be able to utilize my benefit, being that he's got near a full second on me, and that cat is fast. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Wow, I'm gonna call the sledgehammer. Got some Peter Gabriel in the background. In case you can't hear it, I can, but that is the fucking jam. But you know, I gotta say, man, I think like pound for pound, man, Peter Gabriel is one of the fucking goats, right? I fucking love Peter Gabriel. Go get it, bro. Wow! Oh, the sledgehammer. There can be no doubt about it. Sledge. Woo! Sledgehammer. All right, 26.133, not the greatest sector time right there, but we'll see what we can do to get an improvement throughout the race. Currently about halfway through lap number 3, which means we got a full 2.5 laps to go. All right, so moving our way along. Not the greatest sector time there either. Kick the habit, kick the habit. Shed my skin, shed my skin. Ooh. This is the new stuff. This is the new stuff. I'll come dancing in. Kudos to the captain slowly for giving me some space right there. Do appreciate that, brother. Forgive me if I cut you off a little bit too much. That might have been my bad. I will suffer you. Yeah. Wow! I've been coming through. Woo! Wow! Come on in the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Hey, kudos to the homie, the dark side, C7 up there, holding strong to that P1 spot. Good on that homie. I want to say he's also new on the friends list. Wow! Yeah, again, as always, forgive me if I'm molesting your eardrums, bumming out your brain with my less than quality vocals, but fucking man, Sledgehammer, Peter Gabriel, morning time racing America's region with the homies, man. Fuck yeah, man, I'm fired up, dog. All right, so here we go. Yeah, this is pretty much about as fun as it fucking gets, man. You know. Definitely it'd be nice to continue to keep my vehicle on the track and stay competitive, but you know, thus far, man, it's been just a fun-ass experience, which it always is, man. The Captain Slowly the Cat and P4 behind me, the T-Bates right behind that, man. Always a quality race with these guys. And Lucretio, the new homie. Whoa. It's a band called Electra. Got some Prince in the background. Holy shit, what happened to the crawler, man? I don't know if he got lost in the shuffle back there, man, but I definitely don't see him back in the top 5 where he initially was. So, yeah, hope all is good with that, homie. Woo! Wasn't sure I was going to keep my vehicle off the grass right there. It looks like we just got lucky. Whoa, did the dark side homie up front have a penalty? It looks like he must have. Is that the T-Bates running in real hot now? White card good on the T-Bates, man. That is the homie. Everyone was looking for the ladder. Got some Prince in the background, the ladder. Everybody's looking for the ladder. Woo! I gotta say, man, you know, so I got I'm a season pass holder for the Six Flags Magic Mountain Valencia, California, about 30 miles east of LA, or no, rather, excuse me, north of LA. And I'm a big fan of the G-force on the roller coaster, man. I gotta say, man, even though I'm not feeling the external G-forces from, like you would be if you were driving in an actual vehicle, man, you really do feel some fucking heavy G-forces, man, driving these race cars, man. Okay, I got the homie T Bates. Looks like he's got the outside line going to this. I'm gonna make sure to give him some space so that fortunately we're all able to keep our vehicle on the fucking course. Everybody's looking for the ladder. Holy shit, is the captain slowly gonna pass me? I think that just might happen. Yeah, he got me. Hey, fucking sick ass race with these homies, man. That was fucking sick. Man, the crawler got bumped all the way back to P9. That was a hell of a race. Yeah, great race with all these cats, man. What time we got right now? We got 8 o'clock. You know what, man? I think I'm actually gonna call it after this. Yeah, I want to potentially even get a little skate session before I get the car into the shop. Hey, P5, I think, did I start off at P5 or like P4? I think I may have lost a spot. Gained some points. Kudos to the dark side, man. Yeah, that was incredible, dude. That race was fucking awesome. I'm not about to have my... Sorry, people throw it off. I was wondering what happened to you, bro. I was like, you were right there like in P5 or something. I was like, where the hell did homie go? I was like, something must have happened. Excuse me. That was definitely a competitive race, man. It was yeah, competitive race, man. I don't know how things got your way, Bessie. Yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I gotta take my real ride to Miata into the shop, get some shit worked on. Yeah. So looking pretty sunny outside. I don't want to be rushing to be late for my service appointment. Hey, the crawler, it's always great to see you, brother. I'll definitely be doing some racing over here out of the Americas region. I don't know, either later afternoon or this evening. Generally, afternoon time, I'll probably be getting into some Asia/Oceania region, Australia, Japan. That zone. I have yet to do any racing over there this week. It's really my weekend racing. So, hey, as always, I'm going to mention this to everyone who showed up. Hey, thanks to you all for being here. Fuck yeah, I love GT7 racing also. May your race day be well. May you and yours be well in all aspects of this miracle we call life, man. Yeah, man, it's been a crazy week over here in the U.S. Darkside 7 did get your A+ back. Good on you. Hey, as always, I'm in my stream. I'll fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can do better. Is that ever actually going to happen? I doubt it. But, I'm going to say it every fucking race, man. Just because this is my fucking platform to talk as much shit about anything that I want to, man. And I'm going to get off my chest. Fuck the war pigs, man. We're tribalistic animals, man. We're going to go at it always, right? Just like any animal in nature, right? But Mother Nature gave us fucking fists. Mother Nature gave us elbows, man. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. That shit's unnecessary. All love for yours. All stoked for you and yours. Whatever you do today, go fucking get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground. One foot in front of the next. When able, be of service to another. Therein lies the reward. This ever so brief miracle we call life. Hey, may y'all's race day be well, and I'll definitely be back later on this afternoon. Gotta get this fucking day going, get the fucking session going, and get the stoke fired up. All right, hey, later, y'all. Peace. And the crawler, have a great race day, bro.